So let's dive right into first P&L. What is the calculation of true P&L?
Sorry about you mentioned this in the beginning as far as your example of I buy it, my landed cost is this, and I retail it for that. But people will have to understand, and I've been doing this, like I said, for a lot of time. I can almost, no matter what product you give me, I can get really close to predicting what their landed cost is based upon the retail. So if you don't start off with an 80 plus gross margin, then this could be, there's going to have to be some other factors. Going to have some volume factors, got to be have to things as far as selling on Amazon with the increased costs, advertising, all the other stuff. You got to be at 80 plus and maybe have a blended margin by the time the end, because you're going to go on discount and the volume. But if you don't understand, like you said, that is the first thing, but people don't know this sometimes. They don't understand what to put in all those buckets. If I start out how to start at $39.99 and go backwards to make sure that I'm at 80 plus gross margin. So retail math is something somebody should Google and look on YouTube so they can understand this. If you're not from retail or don't, this is somewhat new to you. So that's the beginning. The second is that you have to understand what's above the line and below the line. And a lot of accountants talk about this and CPAs. That is my variable cost, what kind of changes, then the COGS or the cost of goods sold, right? This is the fixed prices. No matter if I sell 100, 1,000, I have these fixed costs. That's what's going to cost to sell that one unit. So people have to go into this and understand that, because in the Amazon world, and whether you're dealing with an agency or yourself, Amazon they suck at giving you this information in a really clear, definitive way. So, do you agree, Nick?
Yeah, I mean, look, Amazon was terrible. One of the, still to this day, the real important things they don't want to share with anybody. They're one of the most secretive companies. Recently, they seem to be sharing more data than before, but still not enough. And as far as, I tell you what my biggest beef is. So this is what happens. Amazon sellers, they complain about Amazon does this, Amazon, how can they do this? And listen, you're playing in their backyard. Okay? You don't like it, get up and leave.
100%.
Suck it up and shape up, right? So this is the reality. Now, why am I saying this? I'm saying that because they are giving Amazon a hard time, but they don't have their own books in order. So
that is true.
What right do you have to talk about? Amazon is not supposed to give you any data about what kind of a business you are doing. So they give you your settlement report. So that's it. Run with it. So you should be able to do it. So that's the way I see it. But, that's where things get complicated, because you need systems, you need the knowledge and everything else. And so that's how it is. So